Good evening. Welcome to our psalm and song for this Wednesday night. I want to do something a little different tonight, and so I thought, well, let's try piano out and see how that sounds, because here in the choir room at St. Mark's, they have a most excellent piano. And so nobody knows that I come over here and plink away at it, but I guess we all know now, don't we? There you go. Well, it's good to be with you. I hope that your Lent is going well. I hope that your spring is going well. And so I wanted to bring a psalm to you this evening and a little piano music. And so we're going to just try and have that as our Wednesday night psalm and a song. Our penitential psalm for tonight is Psalm 32, again from the Message version of the Bible. I like to use Eugene Peterson's The Message version for a number of reasons, but mostly because it is so easy to understand, and it is so easy on our ears to understand. So biblical language can often be stuffy, use words that are only found in the Bible, penitential being one of them, Psalms being another one of them. Things that we don't hear anywhere else. And so when we hear language like that, it doesn't always translate well. So I thought that the message is good for that. So take a moment here. Let's gather ourselves as we hear the 32nd Psalm. Count yourself lucky. How happy you must be. You get a fresh start. Your slate's wiped clean. Count yourself lucky. God holds nothing against you, and you're holding nothing back from him. When I kept it all inside, my bones turned to powder, my words became day-long groans. The pressure never let up. All the juices of my life dried up. Then I let it all out. I said, I'll come clean about my failures to God. Suddenly, the pressure was gone. My guilt dissolved, my sin disappeared. These things add up. Every one of us needs to pray. When all hell breaks loose and the dam bursts, we'll be on high ground, untouched. God's my island hideaway, keeps danger far from the shore, throws garlands of hosannas around my neck. Let me give you some good advice. I'm looking you in the eye. I'm giving it to you straight. Don't be ornery like the horse or mule that needs bit and bridle to stay on track. God defiers are always in trouble. God affirmers find themselves loved every time they turn around. Celebrate God. Sing together, everyone. All you honest hearts, raise the roof. What did you hear there? I couldn't help but think of most Sundays that we do a prayer of confession. And we're kind of ripe for the teasing because there's a prayer of confession that's written in the bulletin that we all recite from and read, and it's different every week. And there's been a number of churches that have stopped doing it. They say that people feel bad enough. They don't need to come in and be made to feel worse. Other people said, well, I'm not really sorry for that, or I didn't do that, and so why am I having to apologize or read this thing that is not my actual prayer of confession? All of which are quite true. And so I can empathize with those who have simply taken it out of their service and instead put in a prayer of praise. Or offering or thanksgiving. But I think that there is something fundamentally important about offering a prayer of confession. And I admit sometimes we pray things that aren't our fault. We pray things that aren't of our doing. We pray things that we don't mean even. But it is good to be reminded of that ritual of confession. That ritual of saying to God, I've done these things. I am now aware of them. Maybe I was aware of them at the time. Maybe I became aware of them later. But I have done these things and I am sorry. Please forgive me. Because what happens next is the real key. What happens next, of course, is that forgiveness comes and your slate is wiped clean. I promise you from experience, you walk away feeling 6 inches taller because all of that weight has been taken off your shoulders. So I hope that you make that a part of your practice. Don't invent ways to feel bad about yourself. Don't make up sins that you may have committed or omitted. But be present with God. Be present with God when you're asking for forgiveness. And then be present for God when you are forgiven. And thank God for that. Thank God that we can be forgiven of all of those sins that we commit, of all those ways that we fall short. Thank God we can be forgiven of that. I want to share a song with you tonight that is called Come to Jesus. It's a song by Chris Rice. And I think that you'll get to know this after a while. It's a very simple little song because I play it on piano, so it can't be that complex. But I hope you like it. I love it. This is how it goes. Weak and wounded sinner, lost and left to die. Raise your head, for love is passing by. Come to Jesus, come to Jesus, come to Jesus and live. Now your burden's lifted, carried far away. Precious love, precious blood has washed away the stain. Sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus and live. And like a newborn baby, don't be afraid to crawl. And remember when you walk, sometimes we fall. Fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus and live. Sometimes the way is lonely and steep and filled with pain. So if your sky is dark and pours the rain, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus and live. Oh, when the love spills over and music fills the night, and when you can't contain your joy inside, dance for Jesus, dance for Jesus, dance for Jesus and live. And with your final heartbeat, kiss the world goodbye. Then go in peace and laugh on glory's side. Fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus and live. That's my prayer for you and for me and for all of us. When we're down, fly to Jesus. Happy Wednesday, brothers and sisters. It's been good to spend some time with you. Peace, everyone.